Uŋalaqłiqmiuġuruŋa, Ayyuġuruŋa, Uŋalaqłiqmiuġuruŋa, Apaaka Talialuk, Pan'niuq Qassataq, Aŋayuqaak Doug, Sitaktun Qutquq Herdman, Qitunġatka Kutuukhuq, paniġak, Qanigluk, nukaqłiġa, Inuaałuuraq. I'm Ayyu Qassataq of Uŋalaqłiq. I'm the granddaughter of Stanton and Irene Katchatag, the daughter of Doug and Vernita Herdman, and mother of Qutquq, Qanigluk, and Inuaałuuraq. I apologize if I've made any mistakes in my introduction, as I'm still an early learner of our language. I currently reside on Denne'ina lands in Uŋalaqłiq, also known as Anchorage, and I serve as vice president for First Alaskans Institute, an Alaska Native advocacy nonprofit here in Anchorage. And I've been there since 2010. I am very honored to be named alongside other strong leaders of our region, asking for your consideration of votes for the board of directors for Bering Straits. I've had an opportunity through the work that I get to do at FAI of listening to our incredible Alaska Native leaders who fought so hard to protect our right to determine what happens on our lands and our waters through the passage of INGSA. And I was especially struck by a metaphor that one of them had shared, and that was that learning corporate politics, coming from a traditional way of life, was almost as complex and intense as learning all of the complexities of the game of baseball, all the rules and all of the strategies associated with it in one day, and then being asked to play against the Yankees the next day. I think that's a really incredible metaphor for how adaptive and strong our Native leadership has always been when it comes to protecting our ways of life. As we approach the 50th anniversary of the passage of INGSA, I've been thinking about what has changed and what do we want to see for the future of our region. How are we better preparing the future decision makers that will determine what happens on our own homelands now and into the future? I ask this because I'm 41 years old and only recently became a shareholder. And I only became a shareholder because I had conversations with my mother about my desire to contribute back home in this way by running for the board. And so she gifted her shares to me. But it makes me think of how much is lost when we are not pulling in the brilliance of our people from birth, taking the opportunity to grow shareholders who are strong in knowing who we are, where we come from, and the importance of the decisions that we make within the corporation about our homelands. I know that there's a way that we can open enrollment to be truly inclusive of all of our shareholders, where we don't have to diminish our own stake in the corporation in order to include our family. I know there's a way that we can do this without causing hardship to our current shareholders. And I would love to be part of helping to contribute to those conversations and charting that path forward. The other is that when I signed on to run for the board, there was so much I didn't know, including, how many seats were open. I had no idea whose seats were open. And I also didn't realize that there wasn't going to be an opportunity to stand alongside the other candidates asking for your vote, to share with you the things that I care about, and to hear from the others the things that they care about. This is a change that I would like to see happening within our corporation moving forward. I believe that our shareholders deserve the opportunity to raise the issues that are important to us and hear from those who want to serve our region, the things that they care about and how they would vote so that we can make the most best and informed decision. That can happen in the form of candidate forums, questionnaires, etc. I think it's an important opportunity, and I hope you'll join me in asking for a corporation to provide that in the future. For now, Qitunġatka for your consideration. I hope you're healthy, safe, and well, and hopefully I'll get to see you all soon.